quickly. And in fact, some of the models that we use in museums, which were based on people's behaviour at a museum, people can have 4 different segments in 4 different visits. If I go with my 4-year-old son, I have a totally different visit than if I attend on my own. And so we realised, basically because a lot of our clients told us, that we needed something else that was really looking much higher up in the hierarchy of the mind. So we are trying to understand our audiences based on their beliefs, on their values, on their attitudes, things that are much more deep-rooted and much slower to change. So these are things that really kind of at the heart of the matter, what influence their behaviour. And if we can influence behaviour, we can inspire people to come to our events. The 2 pieces of work that we've done are develop a segmentation system called Culture Segments, which is unlike most of the others that we've worked with, in that it's not demographic based at all, and actually each segment has people of many different ages, different ethnicities and cultural backgrounds and so on, but it is based on their relationship with arts and culture. And so what they share are these deep-seated beliefs and attitudes. And then Audience Atlas, which is the report that you have in front of you, is a population study, and we've actually conducted it now in 4 countries. The British Council have commissioned Audience Atlas and Culture Segments in another 8 countries around the world. So it's starting to become a sector-widely used segmentation system. In New Zealand, where I live, the Arts Council in New Zealand commissioned us to do this work, and they've been working on a capability program for their clients so that everyone is talking about audience in the same language. And the advantages of this is obviously huge. When curators and artistic directors understand the audience in the same way that marketers do, those conversations become much easier when you say, who is this for? So what I'm going to do today is, I'm not going to talk much about Audience Atlas, it's research, you've got all the information there. I just want to introduce you to the 8 culture segments, because you want to think of these people as friends. The same way I said earlier that when you're trying to convince somebody you know to come with you to something, that's the same way you should market your shows and products, using these segments, because they're all recognizable, they resonate, you will know people like this. I don't have a huge amount of time, so I'm going to show you, I'm going to tell you a little bit about each of the segment, but not much. There's a lot more information in the report you have, and those of you that are coming to my breakout will hear a bit more as well. But I'm also going to show you some videos of people in these segments talking, because they are much better at showing you what they're like than I am. So these are the 8 segments.